Welcome back, everybody. It is, oh God, what day is it? Monday. Oh boy, Monday, April 9th, 2018, 7:41 p.m. I just got home from work, very long day, so please excuse me if I sound tired. I will have a weather update for those of you waiting for weather updates. I'll have that later this evening or tomorrow morning. We do have a very significant situation coming up for the 13th through about the 16th as far as rain goes for the Northeast, all the way down to Florida, beginning in Texas. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But right now, article my girlfriend sent me, as always, awesome stuff. I'm a big metal detector. I love looking for artifacts in the ground. My new current job has me digging in the ground a lot. I'm always keeping my eyes up, and I'm also looking down. So those of you that notice the default artwork I use for my channel, it's me looking at the sky with binoculars or a telescope. But I'm also looking down just as much. I love digging in the ground. My girlfriend does too. We look for things all the time. This is very interesting. 88,000-year-old middle finger found in Saudi Arabia. Could rewrite history. Why would that rewrite history? Well, as of right now, scientists believe that it was only 50 to 70,000 years ago that modern humans migrated to Africa. And that's where this bone, or set of bones, was found. It was confirmed by the University of Cambridge. The bone was actually found in 2016 by a man who was part of the Al Wusta archaeological dig. I believe that's a yearly dig they do in the Nufud Desert, which was an old freshwater lake, I believe, and now it's called the Arabian Desert, pretty much. It's a huge place. I'll show you very quickly what we're talking about here. This entire area here, if I back up a little bit, you can see my mouse tracing it here. This is the entire Arabian Desert. Very, very big place, and there's a lake bed within here. I'm still trying to lock down the actual coordinates of where this was. Maybe some of you down in the comments can help me. But nonetheless, this middle finger was found in 2016, and it's the oldest directly dated fossil of the human species ever. And when I say directly, that means actually confirmed by science. There have been bones found that scientists believe could be up to 120,000 years old in Africa, but they are indirectly dated, which means they have not been proven. So that is a key word here, and the reason why this article is so new, being that this was found in 2016, is because the University of Cambridge has just confirmed this. So those of you that are into archaeology, definitely look into this. This is a very interesting story. Again, could rewrite human history, because a lot of history, not just in Africa itself, but in the U.S., is based off of where humans first settled. And if this changes, it's like a domino effect. It changes other histories and other areas. I've always believed that the human species has been here a lot longer than claimed. 50 to 70,000 years moving into Africa, I think is just ridiculous. I think we've been there for a lot longer than that. Even humans in the U.S., I'm not sure exactly what date they claim the first humans were in the U.S., but I remember reading about it once and just saying to myself, how is that even possible? So basically, this area is outside Africa and the Levant, which is now Israel, Syria, Lebanon, and Jordan. And scientists claim we do have older bones. Like I said, the 120,000-year-old jawbone that was found just has not been directly dated. So it could be older, it could be a little bit more modern, if you can even use that word with years like this. We're talking 50, 70, 88,000 years. I did find a second article that actually said this was 85,000 years old, but we'll go with 88 just for the fact that this was the article my girlfriend sent me. It could be anywhere between 85 and 88. I guess the number at that point doesn't matter as long as it's older than the 50 to 70 previously thought to be the time that modern humans migrated into Africa. There are some pictures here of the archaeological dig that went on. Actually, I'm not sure if this is an annual dig or not, or if it happens every so often, but a lot of cool information in this article, and again, a very unique find by a man. Again, 2016 was when this was found, and it took this long for them to verify it. They tried verifying it in Australia, and they could not come to any conclusion, so they brought it to the University of Cambridge. Where is the University of Cambridge? Ah, what do you know? It's in England. United Kingdom. Okay. Can you tell I had to cut the video there to look that up? Haha. Anyway, guys, so very cool article. There is some other attached articles to this. Stunning fossil discovery pushes first human migration out of Africa back 50,000 years. So we're talking some science that may change history books, basically. And like I said, it's like a domino effect. You change one thing on our planet. I mean, our planet is big, but you change one thing when it comes to the human species and our origins, it has to have some sort of domino effect on other areas. And you know what? I'm going to start looking into this more. They go on and talk about the fact that this bed that they found the bone in was previously searched for animal bones, and they found a lot of animal bones, so they suspected that because there was such a big grouping of different animals in one spot, they were expecting to find human remains as well, because it looked as if humans were hunting and getting rid of the bones in one certain area. So there were people studying this for 10 years before this bone was even found. Scientists were convinced that this area had human remains that were up to 100,000 years old, and they're still saying as such that the earliest known that we have right now is between 120 and 130,000, but again, it's not directly dated, as I explained before, that it has to be scientifically dated. They use 3D scans, they use all different types of DNA testing, all sorts of cool stuff, technology that is still beyond even my understanding, and I look into this stuff quite often. So, alright guys, I'll let you go now. We're going to be back with a weather forecast. This is what we are looking forward to beginning around the 14th. This is going to be a very, very significant moisture system that basically is a mix between a Pacific storm that's moving in through near Washington and Oregon, and then a moisture system moving up from the Gulf, meeting in the middle of the U.S., and then just wreaking havoc in Tornado Alley or Valley, whichever you like to call it, because you can call it both. Alright guys, thank you so much for taking your time to listen to me. I will be back either later tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.